children, and that um, we have that nostalgia associated with our childhood because of the innocence that we had towards life, the innocent um, cognitions that we had. We took everyone for their face value. We didn't have any manipulative um, cunning or any strategic thinking at that time. And we didn't, we never had expressed in one way and felt inside of us another way. This fundamental disconnect between what is going on outside the reality that we're experiencing and what is happening on inside, what the thought process, the cognitions that we are having, this disconnect happens upon when we start to grow more and more, for lack of a better word, mature in our lives. It's not because we have that real maturity towards life, the universe, but we start to disconnect, we start to withdraw from life. And the same kind of innocent perspective that we have from the very childhood is lost. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is beautifully put even in the Gospel of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, where he is written on all of his teachings called the Living Enlightenment, that literally innocence regained in life ultimately help us be pure, innocent, child-like, newfound fervor for the world from the very beginning of our life and continue on. That is essentially living enlightenment, about having that same excitement, having that same innocence towards life without carrying any kind of strategy, any kind of manipulative thought forward, any kind of burden or heaviness inside of us continuously. That essentially is living enlightenment. Through this program, the Devi Parashakti Akashic reading program today, you will find just the grace and blessings of Devi Parashakti will give you the newfound innocence in life, where simply you'll be able to feel as though you're simply a child that is walking along, guided by her own cosmic mother, and living life in the best way possible. That is the transformation that is in store for you with this Devi Parashakti Akashic reading program and the darshan of Devi Parashakti. Literally, over the last 4 months, continuously the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been manifesting out of his love, compassion, and spiritual responsibility to make superconscious breakthrough happen for the world. Has been manifesting as Devi Parashakti, that the energy of the divine cosmic mother, the divine feminine consciousness, has been radiating continuously through the avatar, the Nijavatar, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, and literally granting us boons, healing us, giving us revelations of the past, present, and future, and so much more. Not only that, giving us the sacred secrets of Sanatana Hindu Dharma and giving us the profound revelations, showing us the future and guiding us every step of the way, whether it is the COVID pandemic, natural desires like fires, floods, and earthquakes, and even the human conspiracies and underground wars that have not even surfaced to common knowledge yet. This is what we have been in Kailasa experiencing and enjoying through the Devi Parashakti Akashic reading every single day, sometimes even twice a day. And in this program, as we go step by step, just by listening, just by imbibing these powerful cognitions that we go over, and even the revelations that Devi Parashakti has previously given for the whole world, you will simply be able to understand, be guided by the divine cosmic mother. Understand that perhaps in this world, there's been going on so much of stress, so many different kinds of social upheaval, and so much of chaotic, dynamic changes in our world, in our life. But there's no need for you to feel any kind of stress, because the Devi Parashakti herself, the divine cosmic mother, has manifested through the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism to take care literally of each and every one of us. And we can approach life with the divine kind of innocence, joy, bliss, and it is possible for each and every one of us. And you can simply manifest that, have that newfound inspiration for every single day in your life just through this program. Now, we'll be moving on to the next segment in today's program, the demonstration of the extraordinary Shaktis in just a few minutes. Now, before that, I'd just like to introduce a little bit more about the Devi Bhava Samadhi Darshan, and as well introduce to you, in the very least, in just a glimpse of the contributions made by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism to the world until today. Now, in the first, the Vedic rishis, the Hindu civilization, understood that the first and foremost relationship that we have in our life is with the divine cosmic mother, is with the mother herself, the biological mother. In fact, when we're in the womb, the connection, even the physical connection that we have, is through the umbilical cord with the mother. And from that time itself, and then even after, as we, in our formative years, as we are not even starting to collect memories, but we are still relating and reacting to the whole, to our surroundings, as that is happening, even before we are even able to remember, we start relating with the whole world. We start relating with the mother, and mother is often the very whom we are relating with. And even if you don't have physically the mother, you still have that idea of mother, and the idea of connecting to the mother inside of you. And that is why the relationship is so important, because it's the primary relationship that defines all relationships in our lives. And when it comes to our relationship with life itself, with others around us, with the universe, it all comes down to the relationship with the mother. And that is why in Sanatana Hindu Dharma, they gave us the perfect science to be able to manifest the relationship with the divine cosmic mother, and use that to awaken higher consciousness inside of us, higher ambition, and be able to simply manifest the reality that we want into our life. And that is exactly what we are experiencing during this program. Through completion with the mother and imbibing the powerful cognitions about mother, and literally taking her guidance, becoming devoted and relating to the Devi Parashakti herself, manifesting through Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, we are awakening higher consciousness inside of us. And through this program, you will literally be experiencing oneness with the cosmos, oneness with the source itself of all universes, of all powers, the source Shakti, Devi Parashakti, through the Bhava Samadhi Darshan. And literally, Bhava Samadhi means oneness with the source through a certain aspect, and the aspect is Devi Parashakti. And relating with the mother, having that feeling connection towards the mother. And today, during this program, you will find and experience the darshan, and diksha gives you so much more awakening. And there has even been research to go to say that 1300% level, energy level increase is possible for you. You'll be able to awaken in this way the Kundalini Shakti, and even be able to transform yourself, awaken the latent potential energy inside of yourself, even reverse age and heal many chronic illnesses that might be bothering you, completely grieving you for so many years of your life. And in this program today as well, you will be able to see the possibility for yourself and imbibe each and every one of the powerful cognitions of Devi Parashakti, transcend to higher levels of understanding of life and the universe around you, and simply be able to manifest your highest reality just through the darshan and diksha of Devi Parashakti. And by the end of this program today, you will also be able to manifest Shaktis and the extraordinary powers as well. Now, before we enter into the next segment in today's program, let us briefly be introduced to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And in several different places online now, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has all of the contribution of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been made available, at least to some extent, and it is continuously being updated on nithyanandapedia.org as a day-by-day breakdown of the entire life of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, where each and every single day he has contributed to the world and in some way, in some form has manifested breakthrough in the lives of thousands of people. And you can visit nithyanandapedia.org in order to start exploring into the life of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. But before that, I'd like to briefly introduce to you who is and what are the different various contributions of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was born on 2nd of January 1978 and is today the reviver of Kailasa, the ancient macrocosmic enlightened civilization